Just look how beautiful it is out here on Westport Road. I miss it. This is where I grew up. I grew up on Westport Road, Hurstbourne Parkway. Not at all this in the West End, but it just looks so beautiful and serene out here. Maybe in a couple of years after my daughter graduates, I'll make plans to move back out here. I miss home. If I'm not mistaken, if you see these apartments right here, I think this is where my father used to live. No, it's not. I take that back. I think it's further down the street, close to where Westport Middle School is. But I mean, look at this. I miss it here. These apartments over here are called Rolling Hills Apartments. They look really nice. There's a lot of apartments out here that you can move into if you don't want to take the responsibility of keeping up maintenance of a house, which I have been looking for an apartment, downgrading to an apartment rather than a house, because a house requires a lot of responsibility. I'm waiting on the bus right now. I have no idea what time the bus comes, and then have to run a couple of more errands. Then I'll be heading home. I love you guys. I'm trying to socialize more on Facebook since I've been telling my story. I'm gonna get myself out there and start reaching out to people more and get to outside of myself and stop isolating and be around friends and family and my community and organizations. That is my goal. I believe that God created me to help people, and I don't regret my trials and tribulations and my traumas at all, because if it wasn't for my traumas, then I wouldn't have learned a valuable lesson, and I wouldn't be the beautiful, kind, loving woman that I am today. And I now know the type of people that I need to be around and I need to stay away from, which is very important to know the type of social circle, the type of people that you allow yourself around, because it reflects who you are. It reflects your personality. You know, if you are around toxic people, you know that people start to believe, whether you are or not, that you're toxic yourself. And people just don't want to be around you when you're around toxic people, because people don't want to be a part of drama. They don't want drama in their lives. Today, we want to live at peace. So you want to be around God-fearing people and people with life goals, educated people, people that are trying to make a difference in the community. Is who I want to be around. People who I know that are going to support me and my family in a positive way, regardless of what I decide to do in life. As long as it's not toxic and it involves drugs and alcohol. As long as I continue to look to God for guidance continue to love myself and to work on myself and be a vessel for God and be an example for my family, a positive example, so that they can live a nice, wholesome, and serene life. I've learned how to let longtime friends go who didn't have my interests at heart. I mean, just look at it. You don't see a bunch of chaos right now. You don't see a bunch of people arguing. You don't hear gunshots shooting up in the air. Well, it is the daytime though, but I'm just saying in general. Just calm and serene. That's what it's all about. Just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. That's all. Just comfortable. I don't want to be rich. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. None of that. Not any of that. I just want to be me and to be accepted as who I am and my interests and my goals and what I want out of life, without judgment and without people talking about you behind your back. I am learning how to settle my differences in a calm way. You don't always have to argue and fist fight with people to settle your differences. There are even ways that you can respectfully but yet firmly approach people without being so nasty and calling people out of their names and calling each other bitches. And why do we as women call each other bitches? What's up, bitch? What's up, hoe? That's not cute. What's wrong with what's up, queen? What's up, love? What's up, beautiful? You know, we as black people have been stripped of our identity, of ourselves, our religion for so long that we had grown to hate one another. We can't even keep a black-owned business. Not all the time, because we do have successful black-owned businesses. But in general, we can't even hold a black-owned business without it being some sort of conflict or jealousy or envy or hatred towards one another. I hate that so much, that we can't love one another. We can't help one another. Like back in the 80s and 90s, we didn't have to worry about your child getting shot, or your mother or father or uncle or anybody getting shot or beaten or degraded. We all helped our community out. We all looked out for each other's children. And when we do get into a fist fight, we became friends the next day because there's respect. If people see that you can stand up for yourself and protect yourself, and you're not scared to face another person, you'll gain respect. And then we'll just move on with our lives. But today, we are too cowardly to even pick up our fists and fight instead of picking up a gun or a knife or mace or taser or something just to harm another being. It's awful how we treat one another. And it hurts my heart to the core because I'm an empath. I can literally feel other people's spirits. It's a gift that God has given me. So if I'm around a negative spirit or a down spirit, I have to remove myself. That's how my empathy is so strong for another person. Why can't we all be that way? Why does it always have to be some BS going on in our community? And it's not just me feeling that way, and that's not just me going through it. It's all of us. All of us need to stand up and watch out for one another, have each other's backs. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with our community? I don't know, y'all. I'm ranting, but I'm in lightweight rage. I'm in a lightweight rage because it's ridiculous that we are losing our children to BS. I'm outraged. I'm outraged at the way parents are giving up their children and killing their children because they don't want to be bothered with them anymore. If you didn't want your children, you shouldn't have laid down and had them. We play too many games, man, as people. We use sex as a sport and not to produce and not to build families, healthy relationships. What is wrong with us, man? We need to wake up. And wake up now before it's too late, because we are living in the end times, I believe. We have this satanic and witchcraft and devil worshiping going on now. When did we start turning away from God? Disrespecting God, mocking God. When did we start doing that, y'all? When did we start doing that, people? Yes, I'm outraged. I'm outraged because the way our community is behaving. I'm outraged because of the way I've been treated. I'm outraged by the way women are being disrespected. I'm outraged by the way men are not stepping up to be men, but they want to be feminine all of a sudden. They want to live off of their woman and not own up to their responsibility as a man. I am outraged. So what do we do? What are we gonna do? Because all I've seen so far is us sitting back, letting things happen. What are we gonna do? Are we ever going to come together as a community and make a difference in this world so we can live the way God requires us to live? Or are we going to keep being silent, sitting in silence and in fear of what someone's going to do or say to us? Or worried about dying? And I'm talking to myself too, because I haven't done anything to make a difference. But I'm telling you, by telling my story on social media, I am making a difference. And I'm not backing down. I don't care what you think I say. I'm making a difference. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Excuse my language, but I'm tired of the bullshit. Grow up. Grow up. Men, stand up and be a man. Stop being so feminine and soft. Women, stand up and take care of your household, your children, your family. Be women. Be feminine. We shouldn't be out here as women taking a man's role. That's not our responsibility. What is wrong with you? I'm gone, y'all, because I done round myself up. Peace and